one thing I can confidently say about myself that, not many probably could say about themselves is that I've always been very self aware of who I am, just self conscious of who I truly am on the inside. Excuse me. And I say this because I'm walking, and if I'm being honest, this is a continuation from last video. This is going to be a different video. But I'm walking and I'm thinking about where it all started. Like, why do I feel like my life has gone this way for all this time? Thinking back to when it all started and when I moved to Georgia, and a light bulb just went off in my head. And one thing that I can proudly say that I'm good. One thing that I can proudly say that I'm glad I was self-conscious about myself is that I can take a joke, but in the same breath, I can't joke with people. Like, I can take a joke, but I don't know how to joke. If you really didn't understand what I said the first time, then hopefully that helps you better understand. I can take a joke, but I don't know how to joke with people. And I say that because I be saying stuff that hurt. And I ain't saying I say it because, like, you hurt me, so now I'm gonna hurt you back, and we going back and forth trying to see who can pierce each other the deepest. But it's just like a natural reaction. Like, I say the first thing that comes to my mind, and it just so happened to probably be the darkest thing you've ever done in your life. But that don't mean that I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't say none of those things around a whole group of people, but if we just cutting each other's ass in the room and it's just me and you, I'm gonna say some crazy shit. And here's where the subconsciously awareness within myself. When we're around a group of people, when we're around a group of family, group of people, whatever, I'm not gonna say those things that I would have said if it was just me. Because I know how that could probably sound. I'm not gonna do it, so I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm just gonna let you have it. But yeah. So yeah, and then that just kind of reminded me. With all of that being said, as in what I was just pretty much speaking on, it reminded me of, when I first moved to Georgia and started going to school, quote unquote, making new friends. And it's weird. Atlanta is a whole lot different than New York. Like, don't get me wrong, there's materialistic people everywhere, there's bougie people everywhere, there's genuine people everywhere. But Atlanta, the bougie to genuine ratio is way more ridiculous than a place like New York, or Long Island, I should say, because New York City is probably pretty bad. But yeah. So new kid in school, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be, and I had these number 2 pencils. By the way, are there other number pencils like number 1 and number 3? But I had some number 2 pencils, and like, I don't know where my mom got them from, and I don't know how she got them, but they had like my name engraved in it, and the way like they were engraved, like the letters were gold. So you feel me, kids? You feel me? They don't really know no better, but they on my body. I ain't gonna front. They was on my body because I had the motherfucking the pencils with the gold in it. You feel me? And it had my name in it. So everybody jacking, blah blah. And one mistake ruined all of that popularity for me. For I could probably say the rest of my grade school career. And it's so crazy because it was literally just me and one other individual. There was a time where he had told us about a story. I forgot what we were talking about as a whole, but we were telling stories about, like, I guess, being younger, even though we were already young. And he was telling us about, you know what I'm saying, how, you know, parents, mostly black parents, grandparents, no in and out the house. Cool. So he was telling us about a time where he had to take a shit, you feel me? But he kept going in and out the house, so he didn't want to go in the house and have to get stuck in the house after he was using the bathroom. So he told us about how he took a shit in the backyard and he wiped his ass, blah, blah, blah. So he was saying, you feel me? A couple days go by, we cool, chilling, talking. I forgot what it was, but he made a little joke. You know what I'm saying? He made a little joke, trying to crack on me. So me jokingly, I'm like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Don't be talking to me like that. Something along the lines of, don't be talking to me like that, or I'm gonna tell your girl that you had wiped your ass with a little leaf or something. And it just, but yeah, like in my head, it was a little joke, you feel me? And I wasn't really gonna go tell his fucking girl. I really wasn't gonna go tell his girlfriend that he had to wipe his butt with a leaf before. Like, why would I do that? Like, but yeah, I guess my joke rubbed him the wrong way. And ever since then, me and him have not been friends. And I probably have made a total of 5, and I don't even want to say genuine friends, like, in Georgia. But yeah, like, it's so crazy because I was watching this video the other day, and this guy was pretty much like confirming with everyone and admitting to himself that he really doesn't have any friends and explaining why. And like, don't get me wrong, I would like to say I have friends. Truth be told, I would like to say that those are my brothers. They know who they are. But they all live in Long Island. So, I mean, I don't really have any genuine friends in Atlanta like that. Like, everybody's just, I don't know where everybody's head be at, but yeah. So yeah, I guess this turns into a little story time. And yeah, we're gonna be back with another one. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow. We're gonna see. I'm gonna just be blogging on here for real, like just uploading it. If somebody watches it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. I'm not editing nothing. I'm not cutting it nothing. I know I'm shaking the camera back and forth a little bit right now, but it is what it is.